What's up, everybody? My name's Mike, and usually every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what came in, what's coming in, give you news, updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. If you have any questions, please ask, and I'll get to those in just a minute. I apologize about last week. Um, I was going to go live, but some things happened, and I might have fallen asleep. So, John, our shipper, went on vacation. And he went on vacation, what, Wednesday? So Wednesday, after he left, I started shipping. And then Thursday, shipping. And then Friday, shipping. Saturday, took the day off. I had to. I couldn't go. I couldn't go every day doing it. I need at least a day off. My body is old, and I was putting in some long hours, and I was already tired. And then Sunday, Michelle had to go to Las Vegas for a work trip, and I had to take her to the airport at butt crack of dawn. When I got to the store, the sun had not yet shown its butt crack, and I was very tired, but I put in 7-ish hours worth of work just shipping because we were so behind from the liquidation sale. Like Wednesday took a like just when the first day of the liquidation sale took us quite a few days to ship, and by the time John was on vacation, we were not close to being caught up. We were about a week behind, and I worked my ass off on Sunday, and I ate. When I came home, I ate, and I was doing my best to stay awake, and it didn't work. Michelle woke me up when she noticed that I wasn't live. And so I apologize. But we're here this weekend, and there's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of good stuff. Hello to everybody. New intro clips. I thought a few were different. I haven't touched the intro. I don't have time or the energy. It's going to remain the same intro until the end of this show later this year. I just can't. I don't have the energy to do it anymore. Lots of big news. We are caught up on shipping for the most part. I didn't do any shipping on Friday except for pre-orders because Friday I had like 15, 20 boxes that needed to be unpacked and checked in for restocks and for pre-orders, and I hadn't touched them because I was just focused on getting caught up on shipping. And so yeah, I didn't really ship anything except for pre-orders on Friday. So right now, as it stands, Friday's orders, Saturday, Sunday, and then tomorrow's orders are basically all there is. Everything's kind of slowed down considerably with sales from the massive influx of orders that we got at the beginning of the liquidation sale. So we should be able to get caught up. John will be in on Tuesday. He comes back, and he'll be able to catch everything up that I couldn't get. So we are basically back to normal now. For the next couple of days, you might see a little bit of a delay, but nothing major. So I apologize about all that. Like I was in so much pain, and I'm still so tired. I did nothing this weekend. We did nothing. We just laid there, rewatched Don't Fuck with Cats on Netflix because we've been talking about watching it. I've seen it before, but it's been a while. I watched it when it first came out, and I'm like, I want to watch this again. It's such a good doc. So we did that. That's 3 hours. We didn't do anything. It was great. But tonight I'm going to be placing my orders so I can go in tomorrow early and ship stuff. So, some other big news. I'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's get into the normal shit that we do every week. Let's talk about what came in. I'm going to give you last week's and this week's new arrivals. We got in 444, Last Day on Earth on Blu-ray. The American Psycho Collection Standard Edition comes with a slip box, like a little side loader. Not the special blood fucking juicy box or anything. But it's got American Psycho 1 and 2 on 4K and Blu-ray. That's in from Via Vision. We also got in An Amorous Woman of Tang Dynasty from 88 Films US. Comes with a slip. Black Death from Australia, courtesy of Umbrella Films, with the numbered slip. We got in The Carpenter, Standard Edition from Vinegar Syndrome. College Confidential from Kino. Control from Umbrella with the numbered slip. Deadly Obsession, the films of Bill Reeves. Devil's Stay. I think it's Wellgo USA. Factory Girl, limited edition from Imprint. Forbidden World 4K from Scream Factory. The standard edition of Go Fish on Blu-ray. Grafted Umbrella, just the standard edition, doesn't come with a slip. Hard Boiled from your Radiance Films, US. Harlequin, limited edition 4K and Blu-ray from Indicator. Hong Kong from 88 Films US. From Mondo Macabro, we got The Hungry Snake Woman. We got In Flames, In the Bedroom, limited edition from Imprint. The Killer Is Not Alone from Mondo Macabro. We got in The Lady Is the Boss from 88 Films US. Mabuse Lives. This one came in from Eureka US, and we got plenty in stock. The Mansion of Madness from Vinegar Syndrome on Blu-ray. Nasu. I think I still have these. I'm not reordering, so if you want, I might still have it. I know we sold a couple that I shipped out, but I don't know. Anyway, Night of the Creeps. Highly recommend this movie. If you've never seen it, what are you doing? This is a great movie. This is some of the best 80s horror comedy has to offer. It's awesome. Night of the Creeps on 4K from Scream Factory. We got a Nova Seed on Blu-ray. Play It Again, Sam from Imprint. This is another one that I'm not reordering, so whatever we have is what we're going to be getting. The Possession of Joel Delaney on 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. We got Marcus Cook's Rot. Tampa film. Joel Wynkoop. Marcus Cook doing the directing. He might even be in it. And all the special effects. If you like shot on video, this is about as low budget as you can get. Shattered Glass, limited edition from Imprint. Shaw Brothers Classics Volume 6 from Shout Factory. We got in The Strings on Blu-ray. We got in Swashbuckler from Imprint, limited edition. This is another one that we are not reordering. So, and it was a bigger seller than I expected it to be. So whatever we got left is what we're getting. From Umbrella, The Thicket. We also got in the limited edition 4K and Blu-ray of Thirst from Indicator. The last of the new Mondo Macabros, Tokugawa Sex Band. Two Faces of Tai Kato from Film Movement. White Cannibal Queen from Vinegar Syndrome. The limited edition BFI 4K and Blu-ray of Yojimbo and Sanjuro. And that's it. That's what we got in. That's from the last 2 weeks. I put them all together. Now let's get into what's coming in. Not a whole lot. Nothing huge, but there's a medium amount. Already on the way. As above, so below. Limited edition from Via Vision. Assault, Jack the Ripper from 88 Films UK. Blue Sunshine from Synapse. Castaway from 88 Films UK. What is this? Center Stage? Yeah, Center Stage from 88 Films UK. Dracula Collection from Via Vision. We got Escape Room Limited Edition from Via Vision. We got The Great Yokai War Guardians from, I think this is SRS Cinema on Blu-ray. Inception is finally fucking coming in. I can fill those pre-orders and get them the fuck out of here. We are not reordering this. Once we sell through what we got, that's it. I'm tired of looking at that fucking movie. Kept getting pushed back. The Island Closest to Heaven from Third Window. Jason and the Argonauts, limited edition from Via Vision. Je t'aime. I think I got that right. I took 4 years of French in high school, and I that's how good I am. This is from Radiance UK. A Night's War from Epic. The Monkey Goes West from Imprint. Ninja Terminator from Neon Eagle. Nocebo. Yeah, sure. From Via Vision limited edition. Pinocchio 964 from 88 Films UK. Renfield 4K from Screen Factory. Samurai Fiction, it's a little late, but it's finally coming in. Savior limited edition from Imprint. We got Shaolin Boxers limited edition from Eureka UK. That's a UK title. The Snake Prince from Imprint limited edition. We got the Tommy Boy Steelbook and the Tommy Boy regular edition on 4K coming in. Ultraviolet limited edition from Via Vision. Vengeance of a Snow Girl from Imprint, and I think there's one more. Weight of Water from Imprint, limited edition. Is that it? Oh, no, this was the last one. The Young Seducers 3-disc movie collection from Full Moon. This is one of the last DVDs I'm getting. So there you go. That's what's happening this week. Now, need to talk. Some things changed today. I'm just minding my own business. You know, looking at some stuff online. I'm sitting out on the porch enjoying the nice weather. And I got a text message from an old friend of mine in Florida. And he needs to sell his vinyl collection. And he's like, you're going to be selling vinyl, right? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, you want my collection? I'm like, oh my God. I have envied this guy's vinyl collection since I met him. Thousands of records. Wide variety of genres. No real shit in this collection. But lots of punk, hardcore, emo, some grindcore, alternative, 90s alternative, newer stuff. Some, a lot of Florida bands, like local stuff and like Gainesville, like post-hardcore scene, like hot water music and stuff like that. He's got fucking so much shit. And so we're working out a deal, and in a few weeks, I will not be live because I will be in Florida picking up his collection and bringing it back to Knoxville. Now, this changes things as far as getting the online store closed and the physical store reopened. It doesn't really change a whole lot with the online store, except for I am not going to be putting up any more used as of right now. I know some people, like, I've sold a lot of the used stuff on our website, mostly, or not. No. I think most of it's been on our website, actually. We sold a bunch of it off eBay, but a lot of people are going to my site and buying the used stuff. And basically, I've got a 13,000 plus piece collection that I bought from Orlando over a year ago that I'm going through right now, and I'm sorting it, taking the good stuff for the physical store, putting it in a box, and then TV shows and fucking 1930s fucking musicals and shit like that. That's all going on the website and on eBay. Well, basically, I'm gonna have to stop putting all that stuff on eBay. That's most of the time, is taking it, separating it, and then taking pictures. You know, making a listing, checking pricing, making the price, doing all that, and then moving on and on and on for hundreds of titles a week. I don't have that time anymore because this is a large, 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 intensive collection of vinyl. Um, he doesn't quite know how many he has. Uh, he said 3,000. I think it's closer to five. Um, so instead of sorting the boxes from this Orlando collection and putting stuff online, I'm going to be sorting it and just sorting. Like there will be eBay boxes slash used, you know, boxes and physical store boxes. I'm not going to have time to do both. So uh, the used will continue once I get through all of the Blu-rays, DVDs that I have, plus his collection of vinyl. Um, it's a lot. It is a lot. So yeah. Um, if you've been liking the used stuff, I apologize. I'm not gonna have time to get the physical store open and ready with this large vinyl collection coming in. So I'm just gonna be sorting all day, just sorting the Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff, and getting ready the online stuff and the physical store stuff. Um, and then in a few weeks, I'll be working on fucking vinyl, getting all that priced, and trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, and how I'm gonna display it. I got to get shit built. It's all becoming real for me. So yeah, there's a lot of work involved, and so I apologize if you were really into the used stuff. It will continue at a later date, but this collection is massive and awesome. I'm excited about it because just looking through, he didn't put his entire collection on Discogs, but he sent me a screenshot, and I went in and looked up his name on there and looked through what he did put in. Whew, there's a lot of stuff I want. So I'm going to be filling some holes in my collection also, but there's going to be plenty left over. He's got a bunch of shit, like anything from, like he's got the normal shit that you'll find at every store, like Beatles and Dylan and stuff like that. But most of it, the majority of it, is stuff like Hot Water Music and fucking Ass Suck and Left for Dead, and I'm just trying to go through like some J Robbins, some Jawbox. Now he's keeping some, so I don't know if all of these are going to be there. What else did I see? Dinosaur Jr., Jesus and Mary Chain, like all kinds of shit. And that's just what he did put into Discogs, which is not even close to everything he has. And it was like 1,400 titles in Discogs. I think he's closer to 5,000. Tons of 7 inches, like it's crazy. It's ridiculous. And like multiple copies, Iron Maiden, OG presses of fucking like hair metal. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. It's an amazing, amazing collection. So I'm very, very excited to do this. My stomach is like queasy thinking about all the work it's going to take. But in the long run, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to open the physical store with an amazing vinyl collection. It's awesome. Huh. I think there's a glitch on the website. Whenever I add something to my cart, it's telling me I have X amount to spend on free shipping when I get when free shipping hasn't been a thing for months now. Yeah, let me look into that. I was playing around on the site. Every once in a while, I'll just go on there to make sure that everything looks right. Things happen, updates happen. basically, like I bought a theme for the site, which is basically how everything looks, and it updated. But unfortunately, it updated to what it looked like before, and I had to change a bunch of shit because I noticed that not all the percentages were showing up, like in the liquidation sale. Like most of it was working, but there were certain titles that didn't say like 30%, 40%, 50%, and I was trying to figure it out and get it fixed. That might have been something that I didn't even think about. So I will look at it again and um, get that taken care of. I apologize. Somebody emailed me earlier about free shipping, and it's like we don't offer free shipping. We haven't for a while, so that's probably what they're seeing. So I apologize about that. When are you aiming to open the physical store again? It's going to be probably January, February of 2026. We're taking this year just to liquidate as much stuff as possible. Holy shit! Okay, I did the math. As stuff sells through the liquidation sale, and this is just since not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before. That's when the sale started. We started with 4,679 titles in the liquidation sale, and right now we are at 3,237. That's 1,442 archives. So as we sell out of something, I'm archiving it and making it to where you guys don't have to go through all this stuff that's sold out. 1,400 plus titles, and that's from Friday. I haven't even done it this weekend. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, for helping me liquidate. There's still plenty left. We literally still have 3,200 titles in the liquidation sale. In the next few months, we will start going through and starting returns. So there's a lot of stuff that we can return that is in that sale. So it'll start dwindling down more and more. And also, everything's limited to what's in on hand at the time. So get your orders in. Um, there's a lot in there. There's tons in there, and that's not even including the stuff that like Code Red, Scorpion. Like I do have a regret about this sale. My original idea was to just go through and get rid of and add to the liquidation sale the stuff that uh, I needed to get rid of, like the stuff that was been sitting for a while or isn't horror or cult films, um, and that's what I was going to do. And then I'm like, well, I got all these fucking Code Red and Scorpion titles. Um, I need to clear out of it. So while everybody's looking at the site, I'll do all the Code Red Scorpion stuff, get rid of the buy two go and free sale, give you better discounts, and move from there. I shouldn't have done that. I apologize about the late shipping. I shouldn't have done that. That's what took up most of my time. When I started pulling orders, it was a lot of that Code Red Scorpion stuff, which is great. It's great that we're selling it, but I wouldn't have gotten behind. Like we would have been normal right now. And then when John came back, I could have added the new Code Red Scorpion stuff and then promoted that, and then had another batch of influx of sales. So the whole time I'm pulling stuff, I regret doing that. That is one of the reasons why we got so behind on shipping. But there's plenty of titles left, plenty. All right, let's do randoms. Thank you, Douglas. Get me back on track here. From my personal Blu-ray and 4K collection and DVD collection, we got Vinegar Syndrome Buried Alive. I know I've seen this. This is an old VHS rental. I don't remember anything about it though. Obviously, haven't watched it. This one, I just watched the first movie in the trilogy from last year, I think, and really liked it. I'd never seen it before. I don't know why, but the Ginger Snaps trilogy, I have all three, and I'm kind of looking forward to watching the rest. I've never seen them. I've seen the first one, and that's it, and that was just recently. This one is sealed, but I've definitely watched it in the last year or two. Transylvania 65000, great movie. It's a fun fucking comedy. And speaking of comedy, It's not just horror for me. I am a huge comedy fan, and I love these movies. The Nutty Professor collection. Hercules. I love it. I love this movie. I don't know about the other ones. I don't know about the sequels. But that first Nutty Professor is classic. And then I got a DVD here. This one I don't know if I've ever seen. I am seriously not sure if I have ever seen this. Shadows Run Black. I've heard mixed things about it, but it's 86. It's been in my collection for a while. And then for vinyl, I wanted to prove to you guys that I don't just have old Christian metal and alternative rock in my collection. This is one I got in fairly recently. This is a band that I found out of the dollar bin back in the day. Back when it came out, I just was looking through the CDs and at Vinyl Fever, and Vinyl Fever in Tampa had the greatest, RIP, the greatest dollar bin. Because they would just get promo CDs and just be like, we don't want this, and just throw them in the bin. So there's like brand new shit. There was a bunch of like indie stuff, and I found so many bands through the Vinyl Fever. Vinyl Fever? Yeah, Vinyl Fever dollar bin. And this is one of them. And I've loved this album since, I believe it's 2007? 2006? 2000. Damn. I was way off. This came out in 2000. It is Ultimate Fate Book. This will be Laughing Week. It was actually a major label release. I think, yeah, Epic Records. They have a couple indie records. I have Electric Kissing Parties. There's a vinyl for it. Very cool. I think I purchased this directly from the band on their website just recently. I saw somebody selling it on Facebook or something. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Wait, it said, you know, like Ultimate Fate Book, this will be Laughing Week, like 2024 release. I'm like, Ultimate Fate Book, this will be Laughing Week. Google search and found their website. So yeah, I like supporting the band directly when I can. But yeah, Ultimate Fake Book, this will be Laughing Week. This is a great Weezer-esque type band from the 2000s. They didn't. I think they did one more record after that, which I never really got into. I kind of fell off on them, but that record is so good. It's fun. It's awesome. They're a 3-piece, which I didn't think they could pull it off live. What they do on the record as a 3-piece live, and they did when I saw them play. It was awesome. I'm like, holy shit! They're a 3-piece and they're pulling it off. It was awesome. Great shirt, thank you very much. This is an old one. I got this at I think it was a Spooky Empire. I forget the name of the company. They had a website at one point. I can't remember, but he did like $10 shirts. They're all bootlegs. Like, you can feel the print on it. It's not a great shirt, but they were $10, and I bought a bunch of them. But yeah, this is one I can't remember I can't remember the name of the company. Oh my god, those dinner scenes from the first 2 Nutty Professor movies are great. They are. They're comedy gold. Eddie Murphy back then, man, he was on. Go eat and go rest. I will. Because John doesn't get back till Tuesday, so guess who's going to be shipping stuff out tomorrow? Me. I've got a full day's worth of shipping. More than likely, I'm going to try and do, for tomorrow, I'm going to try and get through all of Friday. I still have stuff I haven't checked in yet. I checked in everything that had pre-orders, but there's still a lot of stuff I need to check in and get on the website for restocks. So I need to do that also. So I'll probably get through Friday, maybe most of Saturday, if not all of Saturday. And then when John comes in on Tuesday, he can catch the rest up. And then we'll be back to normal. We'll be back to, John's caught up, and every half hour or so he's going through and pulling orders and shipping them right away, and you'll get a notification immediately and shit like that. So we'll be back to normal soon. But that's going to do it for me. I don't have any more news. Please check out the liquidation sale. Like, there's tons of stuff left in there. And like I said, it's all limited to stock on hand. So once it's gone, it's gone. I will look into the free shipping thing right after we get offline and try to get that taken care of. I apologize about that. I updated the theme and it put everything back to the last time I updated, which was like 7-8 months ago. I had to do the layout again to what it was before and try to remember what it was before. So yeah, it was a lot. I apologize. But thank you for bringing it up. I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. That's it. That's all I got. So thank you very much for joining me. Every Sunday at 7ish, I go live on YouTube and I tell you what's coming in, give you news updates, rants, reviews, and answer your questions. We hang out, we talk, about music and movies and shit like that. So thank you very much for watching. As always, be nice to people, don't be a dick, and hail Satan. We will see you next week. Peace out, guys.